Chapter 4. Allies. Shocked, both Cal and Gasha paused. Then they laughed. Wow, I've heard a lot of stupid things, but this has to be top 5. There is no way you're Nibiri's daughter, Cal declared.
I can prove it. Just send a messenger bird to Nibiri and tell him that you have me. He's in Shemayim. If I am his daughter, untie me. If I'm not, then kill me or do whatever you please.
Very well. You have your wish. Just know that if this is a way to buy you some time until your fellow assassins get here to free you, I'll kill you myself and enjoy every second of it. If you speak the truth, I'll untie you.
As Gasha sent a messenger bird to Nibiri, a scout from Clan Aaron arrived with news. He leaped from his horse and ran straight to Aaron to speak with him. All eyes were on him as he spoke. Aaron, I have news. Urgent news. Aaron, being the virtuous man he was, answered him with concern for him. Bring Kennen water. Aaron stood like a mountain over his scout. He placed his large hands on Kennen's shoulders and gave the tired scout his undivided attention. Gasha was too clever to allow him to speak openly in front of Elena.
Wait, Aaron. Please wait a second.
Cal, knowing what his sister was thinking, spoke to everyone. I'll keep watch over the prisoner while you guys speak in private, in the distance. As the rest of the party moved away from Cal and Elena, Gasha asked Cal to make sure that Elena couldn't hear their conversation.
Cal, can you sing that tune that I like so much? I would love for Elena, if that's truly her name, to hear it.
Cal and Gasha's connection was so strong that Cal knew exactly what Gasha was thinking. Elena was impressed by Gasha's mind and by Cal and Gasha's bond. As Cal began to sing in the background, the scout spoke. As we were scouting, I was sent northwest of the rest of our group to cover more ground. I spotted a group of scouts from Clan Klein. I overheard them speaking about an alliance with other clans, mainly Clan Galt. They are planning to attack another clan soon. Who and how soon? Asked Aaron. I don't know. They began to move. I followed them for a short time, but I could not risk being caught or killed with such valuable information. They did talk about waiting on the rest of their tribe to return from Barionia to trade. You did well, Kennen. You did well. We need to act swiftly. I will not allow my clan to be destroyed by the hands of a clan of bandits and thieves, Aaron proclaimed. Aaron looked at Gasha. Will Clan Gasha honor our alliance? Will you fight with us for our land? He asked.
Clan Gasha will not fight an unwise battle. I will not put my clan and my brother in danger for a blind battle.
Gasha, I know you are not a coward or a liar. But will you break your word and abandon us in our time of need? Aaron asked. Cal, in the distance guarding Elena, noticed his sister's countenance and began to worry. Gasha, he called. What's wrong?
Keep singing, Cal. I'll fill you in. There is no need to worry.
Gasha paused for a moment to gather her thoughts, then spoke to Aaron.
Aaron the Virtuous. If you wish to charge back into your territory and fight this unwise battle, then Clan Gasha will not ride with you. But I will not abandon my allies in their time of need.
She looked into his eyes.
I give you 2 choices. I'll honor whichever you choose. I will fight with you. I and I alone. You will have my skills on the battlefield and my wisdom at your war table. I will guarantee you a win, but you will lose many lives of your clan members. Then, watch our enemies regroup and attack you again until your entire clan is wiped out. Or, you could move your clan, and I will give you the northern half of my territory. Once there, our alliance would be stronger, and we could properly prepare a strong battle strategy and defeat our foes on our terms, with minimal loss to both of our clans.
She put her hand on Aaron's shoulder.
I offer you this counsel of no charge. We don't know whose clan they will attack. We do know it's either mine or yours. What if we ride to your aid, and they attack my people while I am away?
Aaron looked surprised. Gasha continued.
You hadn't considered this, did you? You chose to align with me for a reason. Trust that reason. You have your options. Now, which will you choose, Aaron the Virtuous? Victory for now, or victory for the future?
Meanwhile, in Shamayim, the celebration was going strong. Many of the citizens were wishing Yada well. Dancing, singing, eating, and wrestling were the activities of the evening. Nibiri enjoyed his food and played with some of the children when he noticed a messenger bird. Upon reading the message, he presented himself before the royal family.
My sincere apologies to all, but I must leave you.
Yada was curious.
What's going on?
It seems that my daughter has been captured by Gasha. I must go to her now.
Your daughter? Nibiri, are you serious?
Michelle asked.
I adopted her only days ago.
How old is she?
Yada asked.
Almost 15. I must go to her immediately. We are headed to Gasha anyway. I guess we leave early then.
Yada looked at Nibiri.
Shall we?
King Yadin did not argue with Yada. He knew she'd made her mind up, so he kissed her and blessed her.
Be well, my daughter. Nibiri, I entrust a precious jewel to you. Watch over her, or my wrath will fall upon you swiftly.
I understand, great king, and I will guard her with my life.
It usually happens the other way around, my dear friend.
Yada laughed. Nibiri smiled and wished the family well. Yada and Nibiri said their goodbyes and left for Clan Gasha's territory immediately. They rode late into the night and rested for only a couple of hours before continuing. The next morning, Nibiri and Yada entered the land west of the Great Forest. The sounds of metal clinging, children laughing, and conversation echoed as they approached the camp. The lookouts of the clan sent word to Gasha that Nibiri and Yada had arrived. The two were greeted at the camp's entrance by Gasha. Gasha addressed Nibiri in her usual manner.
Greetings, old man.
Nibiri smiled and gave Gasha a warm hug and kissed her on the forehead. The proud and bold leader of her clan now looked like a little girl greeting her father. Gasha wore a massive smile, and her eyes became gentle and full of care. Gasha kissed Nibiri on the cheek.
I've missed you terribly, Nibiri. What did you bring me?
Yada wore a smile as well.
May I have a hug as well, before your brother gets here and you three swoon over each other for the next hour or so?
Yada teased.
Sorry, Yada.
Gasha responded as the two ladies embraced.
My brother isn't here. He headed east to aid Clan Aaron. Now, about my gift, old man. You'd better have something good, or I'll have your head.
Elena was in a cage nearby. She watched and listened, awaiting Nibiri to ask about her. She burned with envy to see Gasha being greeted by Nibiri, and him not even glancing her way.
Maybe he hasn't seen me yet.
She thought.
Father, I missed you. Now get me out of here so we can share a meal together. I know you must be starving.
Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Fill us in, Gasha.
They went to Gasha's dwelling and sat down. Her hut was made of logs and elk hide. Gasha had food brought to Yada and Nibiri. They ate bread without yeast, and a soup made with cream and several vegetables grown in Clan Gasha territory. Aaron entered the tent and greeted Nibiri and Yada. "It's good to see you two," Aaron said with a smile.
It is good to see you as well, friend. Is your family well?
Yada replied. Nibiri simply bowed his head in respect to Aaron. "Yes, they are well, headed this way as we speak. So, Yada, are you keeping Nibiri in line?"
Always.
Gasha glared at Nibiri.
So, is it true? Is that girl your offspring?
She is my daughter.
As she heard those words, Gasha stood up and kicked Nibiri square in the chest and out of his seat. He fell to the ground and she pounced onto him, sitting on his chest with her forearm on Nibiri's throat. Aaron looked on in shock. while Yada calmly continued to eat her meal.
Why am I just now finding out about this? And don't you dare lie to me and say that you didn't know. Answer me, Nabiri.
Nabiri looked at Yada.
Will you just sit there while I'm at death's cold threshold?
This is between you two. Talk to Gasha. She's the one with the arm against your neck.
What kind of bodyguard are you?
Call me a bodyguard again, and I'll help her.
Aaron looked at the ceiling when Nibiri glanced his way. He didn't want anything to do with it.
Answer me, you jerk. Are we hiding things from each other now?
I can't believe you just called me a jerk.
Gasha put more weight on his throat.
Okay. Let me go so I can speak.
No, speak now.
Very well then. I adopted her a few days ago in order to save her life. She left me a day later, and here we are. Yada just found out as well.
Gasha got off of Nibiri and helped him up.
I'll never question your decisions. I know better. I'll have her released immediately. Can I assume that you know why she is here?
She's here to spy on you. Someone from Bren paid a fortune to hire the congregation so they could be informed of what's going on with your clan. I knew this, so I made sure I was able to meet her here before you killed her.
Is it safe to have her here?
We can control what info she has. I honestly believe she wishes to leave the congregation, but she's scared. If we can show her what a life outside of those assassins look like, maybe she will leave them and join us. I've planned the last 2 years in meticulous detail to get her here now. I am fully aware of every possible outcome. So, fill us in on what's been going on here, Gasha.
Tambu, let the girl out of her cage.
Gasha yelled outside her dwelling.
King of Heaven, help us if you ever turned evil. You plan for everything. I would not want to be your enemy. You're scary sometimes, Nabiri. Honestly. Don't you think so, Yada?
Yada dipped her last piece of bread into Nibiri's soup, then turned to look at Nibiri.
I'd put my blade through your belly and run it through the top of your head if you ever turned evil. And I'd do it to honor our friendship. There's no way I would let dishonor of that magnitude come to your name, even if you were the one dishonoring it.
The room was silent. Yada continued to eat.
Why are you looking at me like that? Are you mad, or are you finally going to confess your love for me?
I'm looking at you like that because you are eating my soup.
I always eat your food.
And that's the problem, Yada.
Well, you eat too slow, Nibiri. Besides, that's one of the many reasons why you love me so much.
Because you eat my food?
No, because I go after what I want, and I want good food. Gasha, you have to give me this recipe.
You aren't going to cook that. You'll have someone else do it. We all know you don't cook.
Yada laughed. Yada was blessed with a laugh and sense of humor that were nothing short of contagious. They all laughed, and the room was filled with joy. She believed the old Shemayim saying, "Only a fool is too prideful to not laugh at himself." Gasha then addressed them.
Okay, so down to business. Clan Galt continues to grow his influence and swallow up other clans. He has his eyes set on my clan and Aaron's as well. They are planning an attack on one of our clans, or maybe both. I sent Cal to assist Aaron's people in their move here. I also sent 40 warriors with him. I'm giving his clan this area, and I'll move my people south of here. We will be stronger that way. We are the only 2 clans left in the south that haven't bent the knee to Galt. I hope you have a plan, Nabiri. This is getting serious. I've had 2 battles with rival clans in the past month. They are trying to weaken me, so Galt can come in and finish me in one swoop. That's the update. Please tell me you have something in mind, Nabiri.
I do. I've been working on something. But first, your gift. It's on my horse.
What is it?
A new sword. I forged it on the island myself. It's very light and designed to absorb the blows of heavier swords. It also has a pretty yellow kasai in the pommel. Since yellow kasai stones imbue objects with absorption properties, you'll be able to block and parry much heavier weapons with this blade. Why don't you go get it?
Gasha smiled with excitement and rushed outside. The rest went outside as well. She grabbed the short sword out of Nibiri's bag and gasped in wonderment. She began swinging it and leaping with glee. Her smile was from ear to ear. She looked at Yada, and her smile suddenly transformed from cheerful to mischievous. Yada smiled as well. Gasha charged at Yada and swung her new blade at Yada's face. Yada stepped forward at an angle and turned her head backward as Gasha missed her target. People began to stop whatever they were doing and watch. Yada pushed Gasha away from her and put her fists up. Gasha swung for Yada's belly and followed with a kick. She missed both. She continued with a flurry of stabs aiming for Yada's midsection. Yada gracefully dodged them all with impeccable footwork.
Draw your sword, Yada. It's not fun if you don't fight back.
Make me.
Gasha swept at Yada's legs to trip her, but Yada simply stepped back on her left foot and raised her right one effortlessly, avoiding Gasha's leg. Yada went for a kick while Gasha was on the ground. Gasha parried with her sword, spent towards Yada's right shoulder. Gasha's left forearm began to emit a tender, sunflower yellow-colored light, and a shield of solid energy manifested out of her arm was heading straight for Yada's rib section. With blinding speed, Yada unsheathed her sword and blocked the yellow shield. The two warriors were still for what seemed like minutes. Yada jumped back, ready to continue sparring. As Gasha charged Yada once more, Nibiri walked towards the cage Elena had been held in. He did not see her, so he began tracking her, following her footprints.
Now you look for me.
How are you, Elena?
Now you wonder how I am. You didn't pay me any attention when I was trapped in that cage like a filthy, worthless animal.
I knew you were safe, so there wasn't a need to worry.
You didn't even look my way until I said something to you. Then you went off in that idiot's little crappy house and left me for an hour. Now you are wondering how I'm doing. No, you don't get to ask me that. Not after how you treated me.
Nibiri paused for a moment and sighed.
How I treated you, huh? So let's go over this. When we first met, you tried to murder me. You failed because you underestimated me. You then failed to escape, so you went to prison and were scheduled to be put to death. You would have died, but I saved your life. Then, you tried to murder me in my sleep. Then you left me without saying a word. You then got into trouble and got caught by Gasha, about to die yet again. And Gasha definitely would have killed you. You called me to help you again, and again, I saved your life. So I saved your life twice, you tried to kill me twice, betrayed me once, and left me without saying a word. I, on the other hand, have treated you with nothing but kindness.
Elena stood in silence as the swords of Gasha and Yada clashed in the distance. Nibiri could see the guilt inside her swelling. She knew what he said was true, but she had to put the focus back on him somehow.
You're lying to me, hiding things from me.
Elena, it's for your own good and ours. Trust me, if you knew what I knew, you would just.
Trust you? You don't even trust me. You went and had your secret meeting, so I couldn't hear what you all were saying. You don't trust me. And keeping things from me isn't for my own good. You are not my father. So don't talk to me like you're trying to protect me.
Elena, do you know why I can't tell you?
No, I don't. Why? Tell me why.
Because you still work for those assassins. That's why, sweetie. And you're lying about that.
No, I don't. I left them. I'm out. See, you don't believe me. And don't act like you care for me. Don't call me sweetie. I'm not your daughter, and you are not my father. I will never, ever, ever call you father. I'll die first.
At this, Gasha approached.
Don't you ever talk to Nibiri like that!
Gasha walked towards Elena with sword and shield ready. Nibiri raised his hand towards Gasha, and she stopped. Nibiri shushed everyone and closed his eyes. He turned his head ever so slightly and nodded.
An attack is coming.
When? Who? How many?
Soon. Clan Micah and I don't know.
Soon? What am I supposed to do with soon, Nibiri? Hours? Days?
Minutes. I know that they approach from the north and have 3 catapults and not many boulders.
Yada stepped forward.
Why don't you just tell the beasts and trees to slay them for us, so I can eat more of that tasty soup in peace?
Yada and Gasha both laughed loudly.
Rawr! I'm a bear who was commanded by Master Nibiri to kill you.
Gasha began motioning like a bear on its hind legs. Yada and Gasha continued to laugh. The men from Clan Aaron were surprised to see them laughing at such a serious moment. They thought either they were so skilled in battle that they laughed at danger, or that they were crazy. Either way, they were glad to have the two of them on their side. Yada looked at Elena, who wore confusion on her face.
Go ahead, Elena. Ask him.
Elena looked at Nibiri and asked,
Can you command the animals and the land?
Gasha and Yada laughed boisterously again. They were the only two laughing. Everyone else seemed to have the same question as Elena.
No, Elena, I cannot command nature. These two always tease me. They make stupid jokes.
Nibiri said, rolling his eyes.
Not all of our jokes are stupid.
I can communicate with animals, that is all. I command no one. I can ask them things, make requests, and sometimes negotiate with them. I can't talk to trees and mountains, only animals. If an animal wants to kill me, I can try to convince it not to. Either I can run or I can fight, just as if a man wanted to kill me.
And yes, he just saw into the future just now when he closed his eyes trying to be all mysterious. Well, I guess we should plan. My lookouts will blow their horns when the enemy is in range.
Gasha mustered all the air in her diaphragm she could gather and let out a shout.
Clan Gasha, to me! Are you with me, Aaron?
To the death, Aaron replied. Nibiri and Yada looked at each other and nodded like they had done 100 times before, as if saying, together. Yada then looked at Elena.
I guess I should introduce myself. Hello, I am Yada, daughter of Yadin and Lillian, king and queen of the first kingdom in Dhurna, former first princess of Shemayim. Are you capable in combat, Elena, daughter of Nibiri and former assassin of the congregation?
Elena looked at Nibiri with a stern face and a warm heart. Normally, Elena would meet a question like that with sarcasm, but she had such respect for how Yada carried herself that she simply looked Yada square in her eyes and answered,
Yes, I can fight.
Good. There's no better way to get to know someone than to fight at their side. Join me in battle.
Elena looked at Nibiri.
Don't worry about your father. He won't die today. You and I will be in the front, and no one will get past us.
Besides, I'll be with him.
Gasha gathered her clan and spoke with authority.
Yada will lead half of the vanguard. Unit 1 is with her. 2 and 3, take position behind them. Archers, I'll shield you while you take out enemy archers first. Then concentrate fire towards the middle of their group and try to split their forces and slow them down for Yada and Elena. Aaron, can you take our left flank?
Aaron nodded as Gasha continued giving orders.
My personal guards will cover the homes and children. The rest of you will function as mobile units, helping out where needed. Remember, Shinnok is Micah's second in command. His sword has been fashioned with a kasai of power and produces electricity, so take him at a distance if you can. If you lock blades with him, be prepared for the shocks leaping from his sword when you make contact with it. As far as Micah, normally we'd worry about his poisoned blades, but we have Nibiri to heal us, so have at him. Pull back or ask for assistance from someone if you get in over your head against either one of them. Clan Micah is a murderous band of thieves and plunderers. If it were up to me, we would come to some agreement and leave violence for lesser beings. However, Micah has killed many innocent people, and he will not hesitate to take the lives of the people under my care, those whom I love. So, I will not hesitate to erase him and those who follow him from this world. Do not fear death. Fight smart. fight without mercy. And if you are slain, know this, you will be avenged. Let's make these idiots regret the day they ever came against us. Now let out a war cry to let the cowards know that we're waiting on them.
Everyone let out a shout that carried for miles. Everyone except for Nibiri, who was just as calm as ever, and Elena, who stared at Nibiri with curiosity the entire time.
There's a yearning in me, there's a burning in me. I'm hoping for something more. My future is waiting patiently in front of me. I will